Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. We have the Part 1 finale preview, which will air tomorrow. Today's Monday. Happy Monday to everyone out there. But the Part 1 airs tomorrow, and I've got two trailers right here. I'm going to play them for you, which are very interesting. It talks about Rachel's finale, Gabby's finale. We'll dissect it. If there are new trailers that come out tomorrow, we'll do a new preview, but this is the one we're working with. Follow me on Instagram for stand-up show updates. I'm all over the town right now. Behind-the-scenes content, as you know, and all that other jazz. I'm also on Patreon if you want behind-the-scenes live streams. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. So before I play these two fascinating trailers for you, as you guys know, every video is just an ongoing conversation from the previous video. A lot of you guys will leave comments. Sometimes I respond through the written word, and sometimes I like to respond here. It's just a little bit easier. So I'm going to do that just right now. Also, Mrs. Val is our teacher of the day if you want to donate to her. She's a bilingual special education teacher, and she can use your help. There'll be a link in the comment section below. All right, so I obviously made this video about James McCoy Taylor. He was drunk driving, peeing in public, had a firearm in his vehicle, which is illegal if you're intoxicated in the great land of the free, Texas. And he had an impaired 18-year-old freshman in college that he was driving back to her dormitory. So I made this video, and yes, it is September 13th today, 12th. So she's been in college for all of 2 weeks, and he was, just making sure she's going to get home safe. 36 years old. Okay, so we made that video right there. Of course, he's like, Biden's raising the gas prices, which won't be a worry, as I said, because he's not going to have his license now. And I made this video. Major a-hole got arrested. Of course, it spelled out MAGA, which triggered a lot of people, and I want to read just a couple of your comments, because as happens, we conflate a lot of times my point. So Abigail says, proud conservative, which is totally fine. You can be a proud conservative. This isn't an indictment on conservatism, which is small government, conservatism through your values, all those things. Not the problem whatsoever. I said being a conservative is not being a MAGA grifter. And of course, grifter, as we said earlier, is essentially a con artist. It's someone who doesn't actually believe the election was stolen, doesn't believe that the trans issue is this, or the bathrooms are that, or the wall, or the guns, or the this, or the that, or the toothpaste, or the bubble gum, or the whatever. They don't believe it. They're just selling to you because they can make a lot of money, making you angry. So then Renee says, I support Trump, and I don't consider myself a grifter. Shame on you. Renee, I'm not calling you a grifter. You're someone who supports a movement that wants to make America great, okay? That's not an indictment on you. This is about the person that's selling you the Kool-Aid you may or may not be drinking. Does that mean you're a part of a cult? No, I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying, like, the movement you believe in, a lot of the people don't even believe in it that are selling you these ideologies. So that's all I'm trying to say. So Marie says, got to disagree with you, Dave, on what you're insinuating, that only one side of the political spectrum sells fear. And whenever someone conflates what I say, wrong. That's not what I said. I did not say that only one side of the political spectrum sells fear. Fear is used as a tool by all people across, not by everybody, but by across all political spectrums. I don't know if that's what you meant to imply, and from watching you for a while, I would be surprised if you don't see through the way both sides do that. Of course, Nancy Pelosi's made millions upon millions of dollars playing the stock market as, in Congress. Absolutely. It's super illegal. It's super wrong. It's insider trading, this, that, and the other. That's not what this is about. This is about a MAGA grifter. If she was part of MAGA, maybe we'd talk about her. Or if she was, say Nancy Pelosi's son-in-law was on The Bachelor, maybe we'd be talking about her. It doesn't have anything to do with our Bachelor coverage. So the person said, but that seemed to be maybe what you were suggesting. I said, I didn't say that only one side sells fear. And then Pammy said, where's the video about how awful Biden's speech trashing MAGA Republicans then? Of course, Biden said, too much of what's happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundation of our republic. I'm sorry, I agree with that statement. I agree with the statement that after months and even years of research into whether or not the election was stolen, they've literally found no examples of some sort of collective that was stealing the election. So for the MAGA, the heads of the MAGA empire, the Trumps and this and that, Marjorie Taylor Greenes, for them to continually knock down our country and our system, saying that the voting is not just and it's not happening, that's just a sore loser thing to do. When Clinton lost, by the way, I'm a Bernie supporter. When Clinton lost to Trump, it was a fair loss. She conceded that she did lose. She won the popular vote. She lost the electoral college. Perfectly fair, right? Wendy says, are you trying to limit the people who support you by half? First of all, Wendy, I'll tell you this. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to be anything but authentic to who I am. And if that is too much for someone else to, I don't know, consume, that's on them, where they vote with their dollar, their time, their energy. She said, when someone uses MAGA as a derogatory term, you turn off half of the people who may support you. But if you are so hateful to MAGA, you probably don't care anyway. Show respect and you get respected. Okay, so speaking of respect, here is James McCoy's song, Great Again, Again.
Supporter, some law and some order, some respect for our police, and a wall at the border.
All right, so, perfect. Yeah, of course. We all want respect for our police. During the arrest, police said he became verbally abusive towards the officer, called him an idiot, among other things, and made threats to have the officer fired and would press charges.
Order, some respect for our police, and a wall at the border. Guess we're taking.
All right, so that's our guy right there. So are we knocking MAGA supporters or the people that are grifting off of you? You should be insulted by these people for selling you down a one-way street. You should be insulted that they're using the pride of the bald eagle and the land of the US of A and all the other sort of tactics they're using to make it seem like they're on the right side of history, because he, my friend, was peeing next to his truck, pulled over by a cop. The cop said he was wasted. He was driving someone home that was barely in college, and he, of course, berated the police officer because it didn't go along with what he wanted. That's a crybaby, folks. Okie dokie, let's get into this next trailer. That's what this video is all about. Here we have it. Look, hey, half of my audience aren't MAGA supporters. You might be... I don't know. Could it be that half of the audience is conservative? Sure. I believe, according to a lot of the statistics, correct me if I'm wrong, 1/3 of conservatives are MAGA. So maybe you could say 1/6 of my audience may be MAGA, unless you realize that through other past political rants I've already excluded and had a lot of them unsubscribe. Here's the thing. You got to crack an egg to make an omelet. And the way I make my omelets, the way I run my diner, is to speak my truth. The only grifting I would have done is if I didn't speak my truth, so I would appease you, Wendy. It's not about you. It's about what I have to say, and you can ride on the train or get off at the next stop. That's really up to you. No one's stopping you.
You told me things and then you went back against what you said. He's not ready to propose.
I've always been honest with you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
So there it is. All right, so we've got a whole lot going on. By the way, there's a conspiracy that happens here. I'm not going to get into any spoilers, but there's a very fascinating conspiracy about who may win and then not win, and someone else comes. We might have a switcheroo. I have no idea how it ends. The only which I'm not sharing any spoilers. The only spoilers we have heard don't involve the very ending, right? So the halfway mark has been spoiled, but how it ends, nobody knows yet. But stick around if you want to figure out who that may be. And of course, with Gabby's side, it's a little more interesting. She's already gotten rid of all the other guys, so all we have left is her and Eric. Now, as you know, even if they're happy as a clam, ready to go, nothing can go wrong with their relationship. The show's going to obviously make there be some sort of turmoil before we get down on a knee. If that is what happens, here's how the trailer for Gabby's season goes.
I feel like I have the normal doubts and concerns because I have so much to risk with Eric. If he says he's not ready to propose, it's gonna hurt no matter what, but I just wanna know the truth.
Obviously, I want to leave here with you, I do. What do you think?
I really want us to work, and I know
So dramatic.
all odds are kind of working against that, but
Super close-up shot.
I just, I want to date you. Getting engaged before that happens is not how things usually go.
Well, on this
He
show.
said, I wanna continue to date you, so that doesn't scream, I wanna propose.
I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm so sick of this.
Gabby.
So what am I supposed to do? Walk away because he's not ready to propose?
Coming up tomorrow night on the two-part finale event, Tuesday. Okay, so that's tomorrow night. We'll have a live stream before and after tomorrow night's episode, along with before and after the part 2 finale, which is going to be a 3-hour episode. So we'll have a full before and after of that. It's going to be fantastic. Let me know what you guys think. Keep it kind in the comment section. Let's normalize disagreeing with things. Okay, let's normalize that we don't all have to be on the same page and we can still hear each other out, okay? Let's keep that up. I'm starting my own political party called Make America Magic Again. It's called Mama Ooh. You got to say it like that. Let me know if you guys will join. All right, that's it. See you on the patreon.com/Dave Neal. Bye, everybody. I don't know. Is this a best of 2022, guys?